morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends, and welcome back to XCOM 2. So I'm actually recording this before the last episode's even gone out, because I wanted to play more XCOM 2, funnily enough. I wonder why. It's almost as if it's my favourite series at the moment, because it's so much fun. So, yeah, we're just doing more. It probably won't affect the upload schedule, it'll probably go the same way, but I get to play more, so I'm happy. Speaking of happy, I doubt I will be by the end of this episode, considering some of the dangerous shit we've got going on. I know I'm leading a mission of people with, like, no equipment, and I'm wondering why I'm doing that, and that seems like a bad idea. It's over here, and oh, that'll probably be fine. I don't see a problem with that. We're low on intel. Are we at least getting intel for what I'm doing? Yes. But we might need to spend intel to make that happen, at which point I hope I make 3 intel before that's ready. We'll see what happens, it'll be fine. Oh cool, they're all harder to hit. Fuck, okay, good. We weren't struggling with that at all. Bollocks. Okay, right, that's a good start. Yeah, that's good. Harry now has Fortress. Ender now has Fortress. Everyone's getting stronger. Apparently A10 would be a really good side trooper, so we'll do that. And Ethrobin will also be a good side trooper, so we'll do that. I'm spending so much money on people. Can I afford it? No. Not really, but... Well, now that we've got those upgraded people out, I think we can get the scientists out of here, because as long as new Psi operatives are being trained, they don't need to be trained especially quickly. They just need to be ongoing, as it were. What we really need is more research. For better stuff. Shield Son is now a second lieutenant. Oh, and Kostya has recovered from their wounds. That's good. Does that mean you can go back to the new Arctic? Sniper, you're free. Kostya, where are you? Where are you, lad? Where are you? There you are. Joel Kostya Kuznetsov, get back in there. You love the new Arctic. Yes, you do. Now the new Arctic is safe. Protected by the iron wall of Kostya.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
Oh, fucking yeah. Dude, it was great the way it didn't work. Oh, fucking super. Gather supplies. Yeah, gather supplies. Yeah, gather supplies. I hate to have Cool Sam and Trickov not on staff, but they're so good at operations because of how quickly they get them done. We could make Harry the Psi operative squad leader, not Ender, because Ender is friends with a squad leader. Alternatively, we could just upgrade the ones we already have. That might be better. Pogo deserves a promotion, I think. Jammer is great. Jammer is great. Get Jammer. We can delay enemy reinforcements. That could be the difference maker. Even if it's just a turn. I'm pretty sure it is just a turn, but still huge. Chunk is ready. John XCOM is ready. Alberto Lambert is next. I need to go remind myself what he could do. We'll make Lambert a sharpshooter. And we need someone else to go in there too. Guerrilla Training School should always be stocked with recruits because it takes 10 days to turn these people into squaddies. So we should always make sure it's full. I know I'm going to say this name wrong, but Viche Bozek? You're terrible at psionics, mate, so welcome aboard. Is that Will? No, that's Will. Okay, that's Will. Yeah, welcome aboard. Good news, lad. You're going to be a motherfucking sniper. Because we just need people who can do these things. For a lot of operations, we want to make sure we have a sniper on them. After this, though, I think I want specialists. Okay, this is now do or die. This is the one I'm on. Alright. I am going to boost it. We will make a profit. Hang on, I can actually see what this will do. Very light. Okay, reasonable. We need to hack a workstation. Yeah, we can totally do that. Donut's a very good hacker. Has she got a level 2 gremlin on this one? I don't think she does. No, it's level 1. Okay. Alex, Lemon, Donut, Bombshells, Lol, me, Esteban, and Maritza. Okay, see what we can do. I'm worried we're going to lose some rather valuable people here. I think Maritza's gonna fucking die on his first mission. I don't know. He's a ex-LobCorp employee, and they sure did die a lot. So, I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. It's only 10 to 12 enemies, though, and this is a big squad. Big squad. Big squad. All the warriors.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead.
Not even that far away.
Secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Okay, well, me and Zlol will make for good scouts, so let's go do that, yeah?
Come in!
Oh, okay.
Found something.
Avoid enemy detection.
The mech is a problem. I don't think Alex has armor-piercing rounds. I feel like I should have given him armor-piercing rounds, but I didn't, so, it's whatever.
Boss.
Lemon still has an incendiary grenade, so that can definitely come in handy.
Let me try that.
While Donut won't be doing ridiculous amounts of damage with combat protocol, she'll still do quite a bit, so that should work out.
Okay. I gotta hurry.
Did you find something?
Wait.
You did. Spooky.
Follow me.
Like we have a choice?
I'll be there.
I think most of the squad is probably going to be detected by that scout to the south anyway, because it can flank them, so we'll be able to see them.
Take a look around.
But if not, then we might be able to launch a surprise attack on them three, which could be quite good. Oh, I don't like that. Why would you climb up on there? That's not an ideal moment to attack them, really. You're coming along, being a pain. I understand this. You are, fortunately, going the wrong way. You didn't detect us. Okay. Does leave me in a kind of awkward position, though, because I'm sure there'll be more of them near the objective, so do we just hit them hard now, or just maybe see if we can scoot past? I'm pretty sure the scout is somewhere around here. Most of the places we go would result in us being detected.
Done.
I think make some small movements but go into Overwatch, because we're likely to be detected next turn. Very likely. So, just see if we can land some free hits.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't whatever me, man. I'm trying to keep you alive.
I'm waiting.
Get the defenses up! Now!
We're almost guaranteed to be detected. Nice and chill. And we will almost definitely be detected this turn. Although they did fuck off. Interesting. Hey, Mr. Mech, why didn't you drop down there as well? That would have been really helpful if you'd done that. Okay, we might be able to get all the way to the objective and then kick things off. Slol, what do your Polish eyes see? Not a lot. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
That's probably a safe space. I might be able to see something. No, okay, it's fine. Alex, go there.
All right then.
Nice and sneaky, bruv. Nice and sneaky. Yeah, good. At the very least, the closer we are to the objective, the better. Pretty basic, but it's true.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
Wait and see what their next move is.
But what is their next move? I hope the mech fucks off. There's that little fucker over there, but other than that... We've seen 5 of their units so far. There's bound to be enemies around there. There's no way there won't be.
Come on. Come here.
There's
Commander,
a Viper
we
in
have
there.
confirmation of the exposed access point. Hey, over here.
Okay, that's the rest of them. I found them. Don't worry. You might have been thinking, whoa, have we actually gotten lucky? No.
Nice.
Of course not. Donut needs to be fairly close to the front so she can actually hack it. The fact that there's a codex there isn't fucking great, but we'll have to be fine.
I'll be right there!
Could you do it a little quieter? That would be great. Thank you. Hey, look, Donut's on another poster. Hang on. Yeah, there she is. See, she's famous. She has been on some pretty high-profile missions. Has the potential to be quick and easy. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. We have to be careful, though. I think you can destroy the objective and thus fail the mission. So, I would like to not do that, if possible. Just be very careful and don't explode the objective.
Got something for you.
Be careful. Careful. That was pretty good.
Let's get it on.
We should be able to overrun them pretty quick. Go on, Alex. No, that's a lot of damage. Oh, yes. I've been detected. Hello, lad. They sure did move along quick, didn't they? Why would you put a clone over there? We can deal with that. It's actually fine. I think the game got a little bit confused on which clone is where right now, but we'll deal with that in a minute. If you could destroy them with brain magic, that'd be pretty cool. Minimal damage, but it's guaranteed, so that's fine. Maritza, do the same thing, but more if you could.
You'll be dead in seconds.
There we go. Love to see it.
Great.
I don't know which one is actually there, is the problem. That's a weird problem to have. Luckily, Lemon, I think, can resolve it for us.
My turn.
This one, okay. Get rid of it. Nice.
That's how it's done.
And then Zlol can clutch shot that one and get rid of it.
Field promotion, here I come.
That's fine, that's fine. We should in fact call the Sky Ranger because it's going to take 5 turns.
Go now.
We need to go now, and the evac's like 15 minutes. I'm like, ugh. If I could kill that dead, that'd be great. Does leave me out of cover, but hopefully it's all right. Oh, that's not all right. That's not all right at all.
Shit, we could use a little help
Oh
here.
God, why? Oh, come on. Please. Oh God, what? Come on. Well, I'm dead. Right near the end of our turn, no less. It's always the fucking way. Half of us are fucking flanked.
Okay, better move it.
Literally no chance of fact. Let's just get that, I suppose. Oh boy, are we gonna suffer casualties very soon, and one of them will probably be me. Intel? Intel. At least that's something. It was going so well. But they just so happened to be there.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Yeah, we're not doing that. I really thought you were gonna do that to me.
Take your best shot.
Which leaves me in a very awkward position. Hello, lad. What are you gonna do? Please don't. Oh, you're going after Bombshell, I see. That was very rude. They're making moves I'm not expecting. Like, they're really keeping me on my toes. Oh, be nice. That was a decision. And I got a suppressor for it. It's very confusing. I don't understand these moves at all. You gonna stun me? No, you're gonna stun. They don't like Bombshell. I think he's been on too many missions and fucked with them too many times. They're like, you know what, him? He needs to go. We do have issues, however. Yes, we do. We have some issues. The only good news is we do have the objective, so at the very least, we're sitting pretty in that regard. I would use Revival Protocol to get Bombshell back on his feet, but Donut is disoriented, so she can't. And she's our only specialist, so that's not an option. I think we need to push up this way to make sure that them lot back here don't find us. Because if they do, this is going to get really bad, because we'd literally be pinned between two opposing sides. You could throw your axe, now might be the time. Go for it.
Run out.
Nice. This is an awkward position, because we have a distinct lack of ability to punch through these targets. I have an idea. I do have an idea. Doesn't solve all of our problems, but it'll solve a few. Maybe. You can give an extra movement point to Slol, he'd be able to move further.
Anytime now. Continue with the mission.
And there's a distinct possibility you'd be able to bring that down. Do it. Yes. Slol got a promotion. A promotion, what for, etc. Now here's the thing, what we could do is send Slol on... I don't know, does the damage he's accumulated from Flesh A continue on? Or is it spent when he slashes? I assume it's spent when he ends his turn, or maybe when he slashes. Because I'm thinking maybe if I use command on him, he could then hit him as well. If he's still gaining that damage bonus, it might be enough to kill, although it does cap out. Chances are I'd probably just use him to take out this drone instead. I think giving Slol another move is the play, though.
All right.
It is the play. It is the play. It's absolutely the play. Go on, Slol. You could kill him, but the explosion would hurt. But you would kill him. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, this is almost a guaranteed... It is a guaranteed kill, even, because he won't graze. But if he explodes, you're going to take some damage. But he's going to do a lot of damage if we don't deal with him now. Hey, Slol, do you like hospital food? Well, actually, his ablative armor protected him, and Slol actually did 19 damage, by the way. I just want to point out that little bit of ridiculousness. Get him.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Liberty!
There's an opening.
There's an opening.
Good call.
I'm 90% certain you can destroy this guy, but if not, you'll have opened it up for someone else. Yeah, it's down.
Did you see that, Shinji?
And now we just kind of move you over there. Good. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
I had a feeling they'd show up. I did. I had a feeling. Okay. We're not out of the woods yet, but it's not so bad. Dealing with all of those enemies in one turn helped us a lot. You're still stunned. You only have a 73% chance here. Yeah, because Maritza doesn't have Blade Master. Oh. Slol is not in range. Ace in the hole can't quite get there. I could do a lot of damage to that mech, but it's those two I'm worried about right now.
Movement.
We may need to just trade with them a little bit.
Let me try that.
The annoying thing is I'd actually love to have Bombshell available right now because his primary attack's Shred Armor, so we could use that. But he is otherwise indisposed. Frag him.
Explosives would be perfect for those.
It sure would be. You should use it. Now he has no armor. Push Esteban up a bit because he can get some stuff done if he gets close.
Ready to liberate.
Pick away at him. That's good. I think that's max damage on an SMG. You push Donut up just a little bit so she gets an increased chance to hit. Yeah, I like that. Take it down.
Check it out.
Nice.
Get out of my face!
Get on my fucking face. Can you do Insanity? You could. I mean, you ain't got a lot else going on right now, so give it a try.
You better take a look at what you've done.
Panicked. Good. Like that. That buys us time. Time for Slol to come over here and save the day. He'll get there next turn. Well, may as well clutch shot it. No reason not to. Big hit. Just spread some wounds around, I reckon. Yeah, he hated that. I thought it was great. He wasn't a fan. You're panicked. You have decided that this whole endeavor is a bad idea. Yeah, you're panicked, kinda, really. Not literally, but kinda. A little bit. Walker's back. That's good. I'd love to have a cool guy moment and go over there and kill it, but it's an unnecessary risk.
Freedom!
Ah, you didn't even kill him. That's sad. It's the trade-off with not having a Psyamp.
When I kill someone, trust me, you'll know.
You might be about to kill him. Close. A lot of closes, a lot of nearlies, a lot of kindas, and not a lot of actuals, you know what I mean? Zlol, you haven't fired this thing yet, do you want to? Go on, buddy. Oh, that would have been such a great kill if it had worked. It would have been so hype. Shock that guy. And pop that guy. Or pop that snake.
Worth checking out. Great work.
Good stuff, good stuff. Let's go steal their things
My turn.
before we go. I know there is one more drone. I think you just found it. But these are things we can definitely use.
I should hold on to this.
Maybe I could actually have a time to shine, maybe just this once. Maybe I'll actually kill a target that I go to stab with my knife. I did do it. Hooray for me. Well, grab some corpses and let's get out of here. Mission success. All in all, went quite well.
Walk in there.
I was kind of expecting it to go worse. It almost did, actually, but our troops are just that good, so it was fine. Oh, that reminds me, someone mentioned that the Fultons that you can, like, buy in the engineering bay are amazing for getting VIPs out of here instantly, so I'm going to invest in one of those, and yeah. Maybe life will suddenly become a lot easier. Excellent, everything went better than expected.
Well, that's it.
That's it. We actually killed all of them, which I didn't think we were going to do because we were kind of trying to be sneaky, but we got to engage them on our own terms, so that actually worked out.
On my way.
We also almost left Donut behind. I'm sorry, Donut, I didn't realize you weren't in the circle.
It's over.
3 wounded, but frankly, no deaths is a massive positive result. I'll take it. Speaking of fake real wounds, I'm not wounded, so that's pretty great. Well done, Esteban. I'm sure we can get you a nice new power when we next train you. Alex got a promotion, Staff Sergeant. Ooh, Executioner is nice. Open fire is also nice. Once per turn, take a reaction shot with your main weapon at a visible enemy that's taken an offensive action. The reaction shot ignores cover bonuses. Ooh, I like Executioner. But we should try and get open fire as well, so he's just basically getting plus 10 or plus 15 aim like 90% of the time. It'd be very useful. I still didn't get a promotion despite killing enemies. What's up with that? No wounds. No wounds. Everyone's fine. Sweet. Okay. Blade Storm. Oh, sweet, delicious Blade Storm. Yes. Now, if anyone walks near Zlol, he will attack them with his sword, which is very helpful. We got another Codex Brain. We got intel and corpses and a bunch of loot. Nice. I went shockingly well. Kinda surprised. Wasn't expecting it to go so well, but it did. Is anyone even wounded at the moment? Yeah, John XCOM's wounded. After that mission, I'm not surprised, and Linky's wounded. Other than that, though, we're doing quite well in terms of overall manpower, yes. Plenty of people willing to come in today. Intel. Yes, please. I love intel. We always need more intel.
I doubt they thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative of staring down a muton.
Yeah, they're pretty fucked, honestly. Ugh, sorry, I'm yawning. Yeah, mutons are a fucking nightmare. Don't try and melee them unless they're stunned. Now we have a vibroblade, which is weird because we actually have, like, alloy knives, so I don't know if that'd actually be better, but cool. And an ionic ripjack, which is actually better, which reminds me we need to get a new skirmisher because ours is dead. Tactical vest is super good. Plasma grenades are amazing. Research the faceless.
I am at a loss for words.
New target. 1 day, 4 hours. Yeah, not happening. This is now ready to go. Ooh la la. This is a big one. Ooh, but it could be quite good if we manage to do it. Although, of course, the next step then would be the liberation of West Asia, which will require a lot of supplies and a lot of materials and a lot of people and a lot of time. But if we did it, it'd be pretty good. We'll get intel for doing this as well. And the radio relay. Realistically, we want to do this as soon as possible. So it's time to get it done. This could be tricky, but similar to how we handled the first one, definitely a case of wanting to get the objective over and done with as quickly as possible. We have some good muscle on this team though, so if it comes down to a straight up slugfest, Scorch can trade really well.
Commander, all goes well, they won't even see us coming.
Yeah, we'll see about that, won't we?
Move to infiltrate the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
Yup.
Walking from one hell, maybe, to another.
Second verse, same as the first, we've done this before. So typically I find this side is usually the better place to go with. Honestly, it's a crapshoot though. It's impossible to tell at this exact moment where the enemy are going to be. So, just go for it.
Sure, I'll lug all this a little further.
Thanks, lad. Appreciate it.
What I call a target-rich environment.
I agree that it is definitely that, yes. It is in fact a target-rich
On
environment.
my way.
There's quite a few of them. And they're strong ones too. That's an extremely advanced sentry. Oh, we could explode them right now. Oh, that's tempting. It's very tempting. It would hit those three, knocking out their armor. But I'm not sure we really want to be engaging in a fight. In my experience, it's always better to activate the network array first before you start fighting. On the other hand, it just seems like this is the best ambush we're going to get, and there's 6 of them here. That's like half their force. Although it was 13 to 15, wasn't it? It's light, so it's actually not half their force. I think we should play it chill.
Till I give the signal.
Let's see what they do. Going that way. What about the rest of them? The rest of them haven't moved. They're still moving. What about the others? Are they not going to move? If they just stay there, that puts us in a very awkward position. We could go the other way around, but if actually, I think that's the shout, is go the other way. Get 9 set up here. Nice and chill, no need to rush this. We can sort of follow... not really. I was going to say we could sort of follow them, but tentatively, but they've actually got too much of this area locked down. Chances are, we'll probably need to wait for them to go back that way, and then slip through. I like stealth, and I also hate it. I like using stealth. I hate being tested on my stealth, and feeling like if I don't stealth properly, then we're fucked. It scares me. Soon. I think they're coming back through. chill. Stay chill. Remain chill. Continue to refrigerate. You wily fuckers. What are you doing? Oh, someone else is moving. Okay. I thought he was doing a thing. He was like, hey, by the way, check down to the south and make sure to just throw grenades at it first, just in case. They've moved along. Have they left enough space for us to get through? Kind of, but we do need to get moving. Nine should be able to get up there. I then want him to move over there so he's protected, but just getting up here and in cover would be a good shout.
Good.
Go on, 9, nice and quietly. I know that seemed out of sync, shut up. I don't have time for your nonsense right now. I guess Marcus could probably go up there. Everyone else is going to need to go along this, which means we'll need to wait another turn. And push Scorch up.
I follow.
Because I think his mobility might actually be the lowest. Which is not good for a melee character. Oh no, they're coming back. Oh, but no, you were supposed to go all the way over there is the thing. That's what you were supposed to do. Now I have to be patient. Ugh.
Yes, sir.
I feel like we're at risk of being discovered though, so make sure you're on Overwatch.
Not yet.
I have to be careful though, because for everyone else, pressing 2 is Overwatch, but for Scorch, pressing 2 is firing his pistol.
I'll be ready.
So I have to be very meticulous about this. See, I'm wondering if it's going to count as a flank. If, like, on the threshold of them walking into the building, I don't think it'll count as a flank, but I'm scared regardless. God, why are they varying their patrol patterns so much? Coming back through again. I should need them to go all the way to the right, back across the bridge. Then we can move through. We'll be able to... potentially we'll be able to slip into there, but then we might need to also... yeah, actually it occurs to me. It will result in a fight, inevitably, if we move into this position. So the goal will actually be to get Scythe through. That's a building. This is a tricky situation. And it's actually looking more and more like we should just jump them.
Understood.
I'm not going to make that decision without more intel, though.
Forward to it.
I know the wait is a killer, lads, but just stay patient. Just be patient. They don't even know we're here. If they come back this way again, then I think the play would be to jump them.
Peace and love isn't really my thing.
You got it.
Now to give the signal. Walk blindly, foolishly into death.
Cool. Okay. Now we have an opportunity to move. I suggest we take it and use it quickly.
Oh yeah? See where you take.
I suspect they'll just walk back and then we'll kind of be pinned here, so it's probably going to result in a fight, but this is at least a better position to do it from.
Fair enough, then.
Lucky. Okay. We might even be able to get set up over here instead. Closer to the tower. Need you to scout it out, lad. Need to see what we're working with. Can't see inside the building, so this is risky.
Another guard up ahead.
It is, isn't it?
Fast as blinking.
We need to make sure 9 is in a position where he can see multiple areas of the battlefield. From here, he can't see them, so he wouldn't be able to help. So really, we want to get him set up here.
This way to victory. I guess.
Oh, guess.
Good.
Go, go!
Imagine if we sneak the entire squad into the fucking relay tower. That'd be so nuts. I don't think I've ever done that before. I usually send one in to activate the thingy to stun them all and then have everyone else capitalize. Which I'd still like to do on this occasion. That has not changed. I think they're coming back. I'm coming back. Ah, you're coming this way. You've put us in a right position, you have.
Yes, sir.
I'll do my best.
Not yet. War never changes.
War never changes. Except I feel like there was a lot less sneaking around during, say, I don't know, 3rd century crisis. Then again, there was a lot of assassination, so actually, probably not.
Sir.
I'll do that.
I don't get testy. I get
Now I've got a real
I was
plan.
angry. You were
Need
meant to
to
ask
be
me.
here.
They're not coming back at the moment, which is a major plus. They're moving away. Oh, they're just leaving the door open. Oh, they are, aren't they? Yep, they're leaving the door wide open. Still a bit of a risk, though, because we can't go through there. It will break the window, sound the alarm. We have to go around. Scorch, if things go wrong, you are capable of not dying.
The paths we've walked.
See anything over there?
Following tracks.
Nice and sneaky. So fucking sneaky. So unfathomably sneaky. You can get there. That's good enough. Okay, do that. Good, alright. It occurs to me actually going up and over probably would have been smarter. Yeah, that was probably would have been the way to do it. Instead of fiddling around with all this crap.
Aye.
Watch the game now, tell me why that was a bad idea. Yeah, we're still fine. Down there.
Right.
Good. Very slick. Liked it. Ripcord, how far can you get? Not very. You might have to stay up here with 9. Because 9, yeah, won't get very far.
You got it.
Go there, because it offers you the most opportunity to see things. Although, risky. It's not worth it. Nah, it's not worth it.
I better
Just go there.
consider each step I take.
Oh, they've up and fucked off entirely. Okay, good. Marvelous. Now we just gotta get in here. And there will be enemies in here. There always are. So, what we do... Ripcord can go over
I
there.
better consider each step I take.
Keep an eye on them for when they come back.
I'll do my very best.
Yeah, well, we'll see where it goes, won't we? Scythe's doing alright. No problems so far. Just to there. This will be our little breach team.
Let's keep going.
Because once the enemies are stunned, they obviously need to be killed. Will is dropping at quite a considerable rate because we've been here a while. And it's time to get to them. By all rights, it should be fine because they can't see us through the door.
Course.
So as long as we play this bit chill and get someone close enough that they can just walk right up to it and turn it on, we're in the money. For the first phase anyway, we still need to kill everything, like, we're not done. Up here. I see. Right, okay. So what we'll want to do... What the fuck? Oh, that's a cape, I think. I think that's a codex. Right, but what we're going to want to do is we'll want to gather a lot of our people around the ladder, and then once they're all stunned, send them up there to start dealing with them. There it is.
In range. Move to hack the command console.
It sure is there, you right.
Sounds like there is no doubt.
There is no doubt that there might be an alien or two around here. Lads, I don't mean to alarm you. We want to be ready to deal with them. We absolutely can be. Get us some intel, Scorch. You can do it. There we go. That's done at least. Now they know we're here, but they're also all stunned, so it's fine. It's playing one of the XCOM tracks, and yeah, it's fine, but I'm thinking maybe we could use one of our own. Won't be too dramatic.
Got it. No problem.
Now you go up there and you shoot that alien.
I've seen worse than you.
That sectoid has a big brain. I don't like that. It makes me uncomfortable. This will do some damage though. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, we're just gonna use this opportunity to capitalize as much as we can.
Good.
One of them's already dead. Good sign. If you could kill them, that'd be great.
I love it when money easy in my lap.
Good, good. Throw a knife at the Mouton. Very good. These guys can start taking on this lot. I'd say combat protocol as soon as possible. Do a lot of damage to that.
So, what exactly is the going rate for an ordinary hit?
I assume this works on a cooldown? Hope so.
It's rather refreshing, to be honest.
That's down. Love it.
Down you go!
Down you go. That guy seems like he's going to be the most troublesome. Kill him first. Good hit, good hit. Now Mouton died of bleeding, which is fun.
You make it sound so easy.
It is that easy, my friend. It's easy money.
Quite handy.
Do some damage. The big brain sectoid really bothers me. I don't like it. It's also a sign that they're rolling out more of their dangerous shit. I don't like it. It bothers me.
Time to relocate.
Yeah, you can squad sight from there, although that's not your job right now. 5 to 8, 4 to 7. Throw the knife. Down it goes. Some of their best units, possibly the most dangerous units they had on the field at this time, instantly dealt with. No problems. Good start.
Following the tracks.
You move along, and... 9, I need you to do a big damage. Maybe even several. Beautiful.
Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch.
You don't seem to have. In fact, you've gotten better, if anything. Lovely.
Even the strongest chain has a weak point, and I'll find this way.
I'm going to move these guys first, so that if we find anyone else, we know what we're dealing with. Nice.
I'm here to the end.
They'll come towards us, I'm sure. Yeah, you spotted one. It's just a shame you missed, but it's whatever.
Congratulations.
That's a lot. That's a few. That's more than one. Here they come. Oh, you're just gonna fire straight away? Well, you are in heavy cover. Oh my god, that was close.
Either way, it won't make a difference.
I mean, it could have if it hit you. That might have made a difference. I'm just saying, I don't want to be that guy. But on the other hand, I think you'd be spinning a very different yarn if it had hit you.
Guilty. Guilty as charged.
I couldn't tell if you'd killed him. You did. Well done. Mark the
I'm
Mouton.
watching you.
We have you go into shadow,
Can't see me while I stick to the shadows.
but you can reposition without them knowing you're doing it. And how would you do throwing your knife? 49%. Give it a go. Nice, good, great, nice, well done. That guy has no idea where that knife came from, but it sure freaked him out. Push up. And make yourself a bit of a target. And by all rights, it should be a fairly clean job. I really kind of thought you guys were active anyway, so this is not news nor a surprise. Hey, hang on now, you've moved a bit too far, lad. I don't know how I feel about that one. Oh, hold on a minute. What you doing over there, Pilgrim? Yeah. You won't get a lot done from there, and we can cancel that Overwatch as well. They're all coming up here, which is fine. It's concerning, but fine. We've got good positions. That's a little more concerning. Apparently it's still fine though.
I think so.
Suppression, ah. It's a lot of Overwatch going on right now. That's a lot of damage, holy shit. A surprisingly direct hit. All right, what we need, well, you can only hit one person and it's them, so give that a try first of all, why not?
It has nothing to do with you personally.
Good hit. Ideally, we'd like to stop them from overrunning this position. On the other hand, 9 could do with repositioning. Scorch is quite heavily pinned down. And there's a lot going on up here. Oh, you can do interference multiple times. Okay, well that solves that problem. Okay, cool. Multiple free actions. Love it. You, pack that in, lad.
It's a contract.
That's enough out of you. You move 9 there.
Okay, let's get moving.
Big hit. Tentatively, I want to see if you can deal with that sentry over there. So he's on Overwatch, and that sucks, and I would rather he wasn't, and you might be able to make it so he's not. Maybe. You'd get 2 tries. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I guess you could just stop him from doing it.
What I do is mercy. No,
Dealt with him.
killing them is mercy.
Committed you to this, though, and that wasn't smart. Maybe. Maybe. Nope. But wait, there's more. Crippling strike. Keep him still. No. Okay. Nope is correct.
Target is mine, sir.
Not to put too fine a point on it, lad, but you need to kill this guy. Good stuff.
Sure, I'll go this a little further.
Interesting choice.
Better get to work.
Ooh, that's not good. I didn't think they would just find him, you know? Not who I was expecting to be in trouble. Oh, come on, you were in cover, and now you have less cover, and I think we're about to lose Scythe. There's just this Mouton's like, well, I'm gonna kill it. Oh, thank God he needed to reload, okay. Wait, oh God, he's on fire as well. 9, he needs to go. I need you to remove him. You didn't remove him.
Not just yet.
What do you mean, not just yet? He needs to go now. Like right now. I've got the play. I've got the play. Oh, you? You. Just please actually hit him. Good. That will hopefully keep you safe. You need to go over there.
Out for a little stroll.
You just kick the corpse. That's pretty funny. I've never seen that happen in this game before.
If I just wanted to look, I'd have gone to a museum.
That's what I needed to know.
Good, yeah, I like that.
Strictly business.
Strictly business. Now, you're obviously going to go for... You're not? Okay, you are. This increases the target's ability to be hit. Basically marks them. He's already almost dead. But 9, you've been doing so much this mission, I'm sure you would love to have the honors. Yep.
This is for the best.
This is Avenger. Status confirmed. Area secure.
Beautiful. You can picture it, of course, as like Scorch zapped him, which caused him to like stand up straight and howl in pain, and then 9 just put a bullet straight in his chest. Great. Excellent job, lads. No deaths, only 1 wound, although, to be fair, Scythe's going to be out for a while. And he's pretty good, but better out for a while than dead. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. You'll love to see it. The triumphant return. Hardest mission we're going to do in recent memory? No, but still a potentially tough and dangerous one. Briefly wounded for 19 days. Yeah, he took a bad hit. But Brick got a promotion. Killer Instinct, that damage is amazing. 9's kills are starting to go up significantly now that he's, you know, got a bunch of bonuses to help him hit stuff. And we got stuff. Mahmoud has become overly aggressive. We might need to treat that. Intel is up to 87. We have a control tower in this region now. And most importantly, we have an enemy HQ mission. Oh my god. I've never seen this before. Like, I appreciate that I've said that previously, but we're gonna attack Advent headquarters with a robotic uprising in progress. How the fuck is that gonna affect things? It's gonna be utter chaos. But what it also means is that even before we get in there and attack them, they're already gonna be fighting the uprising. There's already gonna be combat taking place. This could be a marvelous opportunity. Be absolutely massive. I'd like to wait until we get the supply run.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep it up, Commander.
Because we're going to need supplies. And then for the duration of this little fucking operation, we're not going to be doing this shit. Because we're going to need all hands on deck. Also, you know, Sam and Trikov are really good, and I might either want them on the mission or want them preventing Advent from, you know, counterattacking or moving units into the region. Everyone's back from their respective missions. There's a large squad that I believe is well equipped. Yeah, they are, which means most of our stuff is probably there. Let's see if we can set something up for this. Operation Crypt Hammer with a robotic uprising in progress. That's nuts.
Setting course for the West Asian Corridor.
But we need to make it happen. We gotta make it happen. We have to. I'm going in. I'm going in. Alone. By myself, I can do this mission easy. In fact, weirdly, that might actually be technically feasible. I'm not doing it. This is not me pitching it to you. I'm not fucking doing it. I'm just telling you it might technically be feasible because I'm pretty sure Julian sends units until the end of the mission. Like, he basically never stops sending units. So theoretically, with enough time, his forces would overwhelm the garrison. The problem with that is I think we then would need to defeat Julian's units in order to end the mission. And I wouldn't be able to do that by myself. So, yeah, not happening. Time for our second regional HQ assault. We're going in big. We're going in hopefully quiet, but let's be real, probably pretty loud. And we're going in with the full understanding that it's going to be an absolute fucking war zone. But it's Foreman's Fancy Squad, led by me, obviously, with Lemon, 9, Donut, Bombshell, Neverwinter, Piston, Alex, Poacher, Esteban. I never counted properly. Yeah, everyone is equipped. Predator armor, laser weaponry, mostly upgraded melee weapons. Esteban's the only one who doesn't because we can't afford it, but I'd love to get him Tempest Gauntlets, but I can't. This is pretty much a squad of our best, excluding Scorch, because I think Scorch is going to be really fucking useful for preventing enemy reinforcements from coming into the region, because we're going to need to do some missions where, you know, we're probably not going to have a lot of time to take out incoming reinforcements, and I think Scorch will be pivotal for those missions, because the dude's a one-man army and can take on multiple opponents by himself. So I think that's the way to go. We don't need Scorch on this. These guys can do it. I also worry that with Scorch, he would end up out of position with too many enemies around him and would be killed. At least with, say, me and Zlol, I know that we're not invincible badasses with psionic shields, so I would be a bit more careful. Same with Esteban, obviously. The mission is going to be a long time in the making. It's a massive infiltration period, during which period that's 10 soldiers fully equipped, which means that it's 10 soldiers worth of equipment we don't currently have on us, which makes all the operations we need to do before this is completed difficult, because we won't have access to a lot of our gear. But once Vixen are done with their mission, they should, if they succeed, bring back a bunch of their gear, and we can work from there. We still have some gear left over, but this is like all of our Predator armor, for example. So really need this to work, and we need to work as hard as we can to make sure these guys are met with as little resistance as possible. Go on, lads. Big squad. Big squad. Massive squad. The most complete. All the warriors.
Deployed.
In position for deployment.
And all that's left is just hoping that works out. Also, obviously going to boost that. We need this to go as quickly as possible.
Avenger plotting new course.
And see if we can just quickly take this intel, because it'll be super useful. Eowyn. Oh, that's another Evan. I'm noticing that a lot of Evans are becoming psionic troopers. And Ethrabin has also become a psionic trooper. Good stuff. Those psionic troopers will pay dividends, I reckon, for the operations that we'll be doing whilst they're away, because psionic troopers, thanks to Soulfire, typically perform at a higher standard than other soldiers of that initial rank. Of course, if we're up against, like, mechanical troops, then it means nothing. Hello? Ooh, counterinsurgency. Ooh. We could counter a dark event. 8 days.
Setting course for Sector 15, West Asia.
Mosnar, you're going to be the new leader of the Urban Rangers. Oh, I hate doing this to people. It never goes well. Shield Sun leading the Urban Rangers, and we've got Eowyn, we've got Ripcord, we've got Ender, obviously we've got Shield Sun, we've got Harry, and we've got Archiver. So, the plan here is twofold, right? It's a 6-man squad, and I'm probably going to boost it, so it'll be 7 to 9 enemies on site. We have psionics, so guaranteed damage on some organic targets, and then we also have Archiver and her Dragonov, which is actually a laser lance. So really, the idea is to get her set up and to take care of most of the dangerous targets. These guys will do the best they can. Obviously, a lot of them are using conventional ballistic weaponry. At the very least, Mosnar has armor-piercing rounds, so his gun will hit targets a little harder. Ripcord has a Mark II Gremlin, so his combat protocol will do well, and he can hack targets as well. And that's it. That's all I've got in terms of, like, positives and good things that we have. The rest of it's just gonna be fucking go for it, I suppose. Just do your best. See what you can do. Just need to get in, recover an item, and get out. If they jump on enemy targets and just body them as soon as they can, as quickly as they can, they should be alright, but this is definitely risky. This is a risky op. And we stand to lose some fairly good stuff if this doesn't work out, but after Advent got that permanent defense bonus, I'm like, we need to start countering these dark events. We can't let them happen. We'll see how it goes, but oh boy, it's gonna be a thing. it will be at least, I'd say, at least 2 episodes before we see the base assault, because there's going to be a lot going on between now and then.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
And Advent will not take the assault on their HQ
Avenger
lying
plotting
down.
New course.
Go get the intel, please, quickly as you can.
Strategic resource
Oh, God.
located.
That's going up. It bothers me. They have a facility in New Chile, but we got a lot of intel. Still got quite a few people available, but we have no gear and we have no money and we have no maidens. So it's an interesting situation on that front. I'm kind of hoping Advent won't start to really apply pressure until we can get that supply drop, but that is in a week, which is not good. It's not great. We might have to sell some stuff if a particularly pressing mission shows up, but hopefully Vixen can get their thing squared away, and then we'll get a bunch of people and equipment back, and everything will be good from there, and we'll see what happens. But that'll be in the future, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Control Tower mission kind of went off without a hitch, minus, like, Scythe nearly dying, but overall, despite how tense I was doing that, it went swimmingly. Like, we dealt with them. Good stuff. Shows that we still can. My problem, and I think I expressed this last time when we were doing the previous base assault, is that the base assault will take so long to infiltrate that there's a solid chance that Advent will get even stronger in that time, and we're going to have to deal with that. I've also noticed that Advent are just progressively getting stronger and stronger. We need to upgrade our tech soon. Like, I think we need to be upgrading to magnetic weapons relatively soon, because after a while, laser is just not going to really cut it anymore. And our abilities can only get us so far. We need upgrades. We need to get there. But as to when we will, who the fuck knows? But it will be in the future. Friends, thank you so much for watching. It is a ton of fun. Having a great time. Special thanks to our members and patrons: Vault Wolf, Miscreant, Rakuriku, Crescent, Sony the Horse, Liar the Hexire, Abyssal Angie, Loomies, Vihart, Mighty PH, Enzistore, E, Lanthelian, Gage Donaldson, Hotcherman, Saga, Jack, Ninja Dog, Ember Fox, Grand Captain General Peace, Meanbag Beanbag Turtle, Cuds, Kana Samaria, Poe, Paul Triple Breck, Lifesteal, Mega Mr. Z-Man, Unclever Name, Summercat Flanny, Painted Dragoon, Lip Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Moa, Heartland, Harak J, Dresso, Sion Distance, LOL, Anthropin, Linky, Xeon Cedar, Bimbord, Alkia, Honeydew, Sweet Baby Red, Jessica C, Plutonium Pie, Jimmy Ghost, Lap Lullaby, K-Bub, Magic Cow, The Frostbite, SCP-106A, Namad, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on YouTube and on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. It's going to get scary. I don't know what the fuck to expect from that base assault with a robot uprising in there as well. Like, I'm trying to imagine the ways in which that's going to affect that mission. It's going to be generally more chaotic, because Advent are going to be scurrying all around the place. Julian's just going to be in the base attacking things. And, like, any damage they do to Advent is going to help us tremendously. It's definitely going to be a case where we're still going to want to take it nice and slow, because if Julian can just deal with them for us, that would be a huge win. Like, it might even be a situation, although it would be rather boring to watch, but don't worry, I'd edit it down, where we would get set up in a position, much like we did before, and we have our scouts looking around, and we just kind of watch Julian attack them and see how it goes. Now, of course, a part of that issue is that Julian's reinforcements tend to come in on our position, so we might need to actually be pushing to make sure that those reinforcements aren't just attacking us, because otherwise what we want to happen to Advent will actually just happen to us, where we're getting worn down by Julian's forces. So there's going to be a lot to consider there, but it could be really helpful. It could do a lot for us. We'll see. But before then, many things to deal with. We still need to get through Vixen's mission, and that mission I just set up, which I'm terrified about, we need to deal with that too. And that'll probably be next time. And when that happens, I hope I see you there. Toodles. Goodbye.